Hey nerds and nerdettes, it's Rick here again, and I'm back with a review. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the Thundercats Classics Jackalman action figure. And as always, before we take a look at this awesome figure, let's take a look at the packaging. Exit stage left. Alright, so it comes with this slipcover box here, a black on gray on white. Got the Mumm-Ra insignia here on the front, Jackalman here, Thundercats on the bottom. And we've got a nice little picture of the Mumm-Ra lair on the side. Nothing on the back. Cool picture of Jackalman here. I'm liking the anime vibe they've got going for it on the design packaging of the packaging here. That's that. And then, of course, the same kind of packaging as the Lion-O figure here with the raised, hello Lampy, sort of omens here with an insignia, again, the Mumm-Ra insignia on the back. Cool shot of Lion-O's eyes. Got a fierce-looking picture of Jackalman here on this side. An anime-looking colored picture that was on the slipcover box, as well as a little bio here, if you want to pause it and take a look at that. And then Jackalman with Thundercats logo on the side here. Oh no. Gave you a little peek behind the scenes there. Okay, so I gotta admit, I am one of the biggest Mattel naysayers. I'm sure you've heard me say horrible, horrible things about Mattel time and time again. And it all really comes down to A, their cheapness, B, their ineptitude with Matty Collector, and C, I got really, really sick of the Horsemen, the Four Horsemen aesthetic. I got out of the DC Universe Classics line a long time ago because all the bodies were the same, the giant bulbous biceps and shoulders and just the same buck bodies that really the articulation was useless on. Then I got into the Masters of the Universe Classics, and because of Matty Collector not having enough demand and the white screen of death and all that crap, I got out of that line. But when they announced that Matty Collector is going bye-bye, I was kind of, I wouldn't say happy about it, but I was ambivalent to it. I didn't really care. But now that they started the Thundercats Classics, I don't want them to go. And when the Four Horsemen are on, they're on, and they have been absolutely just aces with this line. The Lion-O figure was fantastic. The kitten set was fantastic. This is no exception. Okay, so let's cover the articulation on this guy. He's got a ball-jointed head. Not much range of movement due to the nature of the sculpt here. He does have ball-jointed shoulders. We've got a bicep swivel, single-hinged elbows. There is a hinge swivel here at the wrist. We do have an ab crunch and a... had to break it there. A waist swivel. There is a... looks like a ball joint here on the hips with a swivel on the upper thigh. Single-hinged knee. There is no swivel here at the ankle, but they do have ankle articulation hinge with a rocker. Sculpt on this guy is fantastic. As I said, when the Horsemen are on, they're on. There are lots of little details in this guy. Let's get him in close here. Focus. Just lots of little fur work, fur details here on the head, on the chest. It goes all the way down. I don't know how much of this is new, how much new body parts are used, but nice fur here on the loincloth, all the way into the back here. Lots of tufts of fur. Now the cool thing here is the base body itself is completely separate from actually this whole section here. So this is a softer plastic. This is a softer plastic that kind of uses as like a slip over over the cover. I'm sure if you pop off the head, you could slip this off. But all this is one piece. These two shoulder pieces, this tuft of fur here, kind of goes into the front. All one piece that slips over the neck. Again, I'm sure if you pop the head off, which I'm not going to try, you would be able to see that. But fantastic detailing. Wonderful paint jobs. I've got a little bit of sloppage right here, if you can see it. But otherwise, it's very clean. Lots of, just beautifully done on the face here. No slop issues around the mouth and the teeth. The eyes are wonderfully done. The leopard spotted armor here, the wrist guard, fantastic. The paint jobs on the weapons, it actually looks like wood. They've got a nice wash here with the wood club and the handle of the axe. The actual axe looks like kind of rusted out silver. It's just beautifully done and just, I mean, just phenomenal. And that covers the accessories, by the way. He does come with his club here with the spike on the end, as well as his battle axe. He also does come with another set of hands. He's got more open hands like this to hold the club, and then a more closed hand to hold the axe. And he comes with opposite hands for that. Yeah, guys, I mean, this is just... The fact that Maddie is going under is just... It's killing me. Now, they keep having delays. Lino was delayed. This is delayed. Mumm-Ra is going to be delayed this month, along with the Mumm-Ra figure. But you know what? With this kind of quality output, I don't even care. It really bums me out. My hope is because we know that Super 7 is working towards getting the license. Supposedly there was an update this week that everything is going smoothly with that. So fingers crossed, because this is the Thundercats line that we have always been wanting. Just unbelievably well done. Now, one thing that does bother me here, for some reason, his fingernails are not painted, but his toenails are. So I don't know if that's just an error on mine or if everybody's is like that. And one thing that I do want to point out is I wouldn't have noticed, but I have seen a couple people online complaining about it, that the calves are switched here. The legs are switched. I don't know how you could tell, but it really doesn't affect how mine stands. I really haven't had an issue with it. It doesn't look too awkward, as you can see. So, you know, if you want to switch that out, and you do have that option, I guess you do have to switch both ankles and both feet to get it correct. But I don't know how anybody would notice that. But anyways, I'm rambling. So yeah, I'm really hoping that Super 7 is able to secure the license. We know that because of the original plans with the Thundercats license, that Groon has been sculpted, as well as Jaga. So I'm hoping that, fingers crossed, Super 7 pulls it off, because they've shown their, because they're continuing with the Masters of the Universe line, they have shown that they know what they're doing. Their upcoming Ultimate Masters of the Universe line looks fantastic. So if they end up keeping the Four Horsemen on board and continuing on with the Thundercats Classics line, I think it'll be in good hands. So fingers crossed, you guys. And here he is with the rest of the line thus far. We're getting quite the collection here. I really can't wait for Mumm-Ra and Mumm-Ra, and Panthro will be the final figure. And like I said, fingers crossed, Super 7, please come through for us. All right, guys, so that's a look at the, again, Thundercats Classics Jackalman. Be on the lookout. I'm going to be doing a review of Firefly and Anti-Fire Batman, as well as, hopefully soon, I will be doing the Mafex Wonder Woman from the Batman v Superman line, as well as a look at the Foot box set. I will be finally getting that probably by Monday or Tuesday. All right, guys, we'll talk to you later. Have a good one.